Good morning, dear students. This is Amit sir. In the previous lesson, we learned about the evolution of internet. The various development happen in the field of internet. Today, we are going to learn about the requirement for internet connection. To connect to the internet, we need various hardware and software devices that are to be installed or connected to our computer system. These are modem, network interface card, network cables, routers, switch, and the internet service provider ISP. Now let's talk about them one by one. Modem. Modem is the short form for modulator demodulator. It is a hardware component that allows a computer or another device such as a router or switch to connect to the internet. It converts or modulates the analog signal that came from the telephone lines or cable wire to digital data, that is 0 and 1, that a computer can recognize. Similarly, it converts the digital data from the computer or other devices into analog signals and then send it back over the standard telephone lines or cable network. In simple words, it is a hardware device that sends and receives data over the telephone line or cable network or connection and convert the analog electric signals into digital signals and vice versa. It is very important device that is needed to connect to the internet for DSL, ADSL and broadband connections. The next one is network interface card, or in short it is called NIC. This card is installed in your computer so that the computer can be connected to a network. Most of the modern computers that we have today are having already pre-installed NIC in it in the motherboard. The NIC is a circuit board that provides a dedicated network connection to the computer. It is also called network interface controller or network adapter or sometimes LAN adapter. Look at the picture. You may saw this in your computer system or in your laptop. This is called Ethernet port, which is mainly connected to the network adapter or the network interface card. Here we connect the Ethernet cable that came from the modem to connect our computer to the network. Next one is network cables. These hardware are used to connect one network device to another network device. Some of the examples of the network cables are coaxial cable, fiber optic cable or twisted pair cable. The coaxial cable. You may find this cable in your home which is used for the cable network or to connect the DTH to the setup box. The another one is fiber optic cables. This cable can carry very high speed internet connection or data from one place to another. The another one is twisted pair cable. These cables are generally used by the telephone lines. The next component is router. A router is a device that connects two or more networks together. It is used to join a home network or a business network to the internet. So the router actually provides a gateway to connect two or more computer networks or computer in the network to share resource information, and they can also connect to the internet. The next that we need to connect to the internet is the access for internet. A ISP is a company that provides us access to the internet. It provides a gateway from which we can connect to the internet or the international network. Some of the ISPs that are available in India like JioFiber, Airtel Broadband, City Broadband, Alliance Broadband, BSNL, MTNL, Hathway, U Broadband, GTPL, Vodafone Idea, Railtel Corporation of India, and many more. They provide a gateway from which we can access the internet, against which they charge a monthly rental. Next, the speed at which the data is transferred between one computer to another is measured by bits per second or bytes per second. Nowadays, the ISP provides internet connection using the different technologies. Some of these are DSL. DSL stands for Digital Subscriber Line. Users get a high-speed bandwidth connection from a phone wall jack or an existing telephone network. DSL works within the frequencies that telephone does not. So we can use the internet while making a phone calls. The next technology is broadband. This type of internet connection allows a high-speed connection to the internet. This is also provided over the telephone lines or via the satellites or through the cable networks. As it is connected to a cable network or telephone lines, it gives a constant internet access and for which the service provider charges a monthly rental. The next technology that is used is Wi-Fi. It is a wireless connection to the internet. Here, a Wi-Fi router sends and transmits the radio signals to any connected device within the range. Nowadays, Wi-Fi is increasingly found in public areas like a library, cafes, airports, schools, railway stations, bus stands, hotels, and these all areas are called hotspot. Even many buildings or society are nowadays also connected to this hotspot. The next technology is FTTH or fiber to the home. The fiber to the home or simply FTTH is a technology that uses optical fiber directly from the central point to the residential premises. You can take example of Jio Broadband or Jio Fiber, and the another one is Bharat Fiber that is provided by BSNL or Airtel Fiber Network. It provides uninterrupted high-speed internet services through which nowadays you can watch the live TV channels on your Android TVs or general TV using a Android set-top box. So that's all for the day. I hope now you understand the various requirements that we needed to connect to the internet. Thank you students. Stay safe. Have a nice day.